Welcome back, everyone. We are continuing to receive videos and images of today's storm system that moved through East Texas today. Started out mild, but turned pretty angry pretty quickly, leaving a whole lot of damage across the area. Yeah, I've heard some reports of damage in the Lindale area, and that's where we find at KETK's Rachel Davis, where we've heard damage to houses. We've also heard down trees. Rachel, what are you seeing?
Yes, Casey, Isaac, we're here in Lindale on County Road 453, and you can see behind me, this is a huge tree that has been blown over, and I mean, you can literally see the roots coming out of it, so that can just show you and maybe give you an idea of how strong these winds came on and how suddenly they became, because it is, I mean, truly, if you see me standing next to it, I always like to tell you guys, I'm 5'7", and so this is a big tree, so that had to be very strong winds to take it down. And I'm here actually with Ashley Turner. She was here during the storm and she caught some of it on video, so you may have seen her video circling around. Can you tell us what it was like and how quickly it came on?
Well, at first we thought it was just regular strong winds and we were videoing. Just thought we would capture that. It came up really quick, picked up speed, and before we knew it, we saw trees falling down on top of the office.
And she actually had one that they just took off of it. They've very quickly come together to start cleaning this place off. Can you tell me what it sounded like whenever you heard that tree fall on top of your office space?
You could just hear limbs snapping, of course, and then when we saw leaves falling in front of the window, we immediately tried to get under the desk and out of the way, away from windows.
Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, very scary moment for you guys. I mean, how quickly did it pass, though? Was it there for a long time, or did it hit really quickly and then clear up and clear skies like we're seeing right now?
It left as quickly as it came. It was over within a matter of a few seconds.
Okay, thank you for telling us about it, and thankfully you guys are safe and everyone in this area. We've not heard of any reports of injuries so far, thankfully, but we'll go ahead and send it back to you guys as we continue to check out the storm damage here in Lindale.
Thank you very much, Rachel. I know we are so thankful right now that indeed we have not heard reports of injuries, but yes, seen plenty of damage in the Lindale area and even hearing reports in the Kilgore area as well. Right.
A lot of people are still on edge, rightfully so, this evening with just how quickly, and she described it perfectly, it came just as quickly as it went, you know, and it's just like, it's so fast, so sudden. Do we still have to worry about that same type of weather pattern this evening for all of our friends down in the deep East Texas area, Carson?
So I can say this. So for Tyler, Longview, Lindale, Cherokee County, Rusk County, Gregg, and areas to the north of Interstate 20, severe weather threat is over. Still a little bit concerned about portions in our southeastern counties. They remain under a tornado watch until 10 o'clock, but I fully expect that to expire before then. The only concerning storm we really have on the radar right now is what's happening just to the south, or just to the east, I should say, of Sam Rayburn. You can see near Broadus, that is where we do have lots of lightning associated with the storm. There is State Highway 157, and this one will cross the state highway here within the next few minutes. Now, further off to the east, we've got another cell that's making its rounds through eastern Shelby County. And it will cross good grief, Toledo Bend here within the next few minutes. So it will be moving into Louisiana, and the showers and thunderstorms will move into western Louisiana, no longer be an issue here in East Texas. This is all being driven by a cold front. We often get concerned if we've seen above normal temperatures that a front will move into some very conducive air for these storms to really ramp up. Lots of energy with it, lots of wind, and that's exactly what's happened today. The front is going to move through by later this evening, and we've got mostly clear skies. After that, through about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, we are seeing those mostly clear skies through 10. And then as we move along, you can see through about 4, 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, we'll see a few passing clouds, but you're not going to be watching the skies all that much. And the reason I say that is because this cold front is bringing in much cooler temperatures. So here's a look at your temperatures. Panhandle, we are already in the 50s and 60s. And then further off to the east, you can see in north central, northeast Texas, we're already in the 60s. We're starting to fall further to the south into the 70s. But As we look at your temperatures right now, we are in the 60s and 70s where the front has cleared. We are seeing these temperatures fall. So in our northern counties, we're in the 60s. And as we look at low temperatures tonight, we will be falling to the upper 40s and lower 50s. High temperatures back into the 60s tomorrow afternoon. So it will be a much cooler day than what we saw today tomorrow afternoon. Remaining warm in November, I do expect at or above normal temperatures. And then from a precipitation standpoint, I do expect a very dry weather pattern to be taking place. Not the best thing to see at this time of year because things can dry out and will dry out very quickly. 60s and 70s for temperatures through next Tuesday. Lows will be in the 40s and 50s, but as we look at deep East Texas, similar deal. Rain chances pretty slim to none here over the next 7 days. And as we look at your highs, we will be in the 60s and 70s. Low temperatures will be in the 40s and 50s. Isaac, Casey.
All right, Carson, thank you.